I think actually trying to control things, trying to control the process, the outcome, the person, trying to, get people to do something, right? It's not very helpful in the process of letting go, obviously, because we constantly try to make something happen. So for example, when you feel sad, let's say, and you want that sadness to go away, let's say, right? Again, you focus on letting go, you focus on feeling something else, feeling something different, which is not working because you're feeding your attention and your energy into that particular emotion, right? You try to make something happen, try to create something, right? And I think this process of constantly trying to make something happen is, I would say, is the major obstacle to letting go. Constantly trying to be something, to be someone, to feel something else, right? Constantly on this run for getting something out of our experience, changing our experience, basically making something happen, right? So if you imagine a state opposite to that, where you stop trying to make things happen, I think it's like a recipe for letting go, regardless of the issue you are dealing with. I think it could be applied to any sort of practical issue. It could be applied to any problems you are having in your life. It could be applied to some emotional state. It could be applied to, anger, resentment, frustration, sadness, anxiety, right? So basically, when you imagine an opposite state to that. So, okay, you just sit there and observe things and accept, okay, I am feeling this anger, or I am feeling sadness, or I am feeling anxiety, whatever that emotional or mental state is. Okay, I'm overthinking, let's say, even use this example, right? When we can't let it go, we feed it. Okay, so what do I do, right? You try to make something happen, right? You try to create something. But what if you just observe and sit there and say, okay, this is my mental state, this is my experience, and I don't need to change it. So basically what happens is that you stop feeding it. You stop feeding your energy to this mental state. You stop, putting your attention, focusing on these issues, but you just accept that this is how things are, right? So you might be feeling angry, you might be feeling frustrated, whatever that is. And you let it go by allowing it actually to be. Because if you try to make something happen, if you try to change it or create something, you maintain the attachment. So what do you want to do when you want to let things go? You want to detach yourself, right? So how do you detach yourself? By not feeding it anymore, by allowing it to be, by allowing yourself to accept this state of maybe not knowing or uncertainty or ambivalence, where okay, I am feeling angry, that's it. Do I have to do something about it? Do I really have to do something about it? Right? So it's like allowing things to be as they are without your intervention. And I don't think that we always need to intervene. Usually intervening actually creates more problem than solutions. So it's not about giving up. So let's say you have a problem in your life and you're like, okay, I'm going to observe my problem and I'm just going to let that problem be, right? It's not about, giving up and allowing yourself to be surrounded by problems or buried by problems. But it's about kind of embracing this more gentle way towards achieving things, towards changing things in your life, where you don't apply as much force, where you don't focus all your attention just on this one particular issue, but you consider this broader picture, right? So let's say you have a problem, you look at the problem, okay, I have this problem, and it's fine. And then you observe your reaction to this problem as well. So, okay, I'm getting kind of anxious about it. I start overthinking perhaps, right? So in that situation, Maybe you want to let go of that problem. Maybe that problem is not even that significant. Maybe it's not that serious in your life. But usually what comes in your way, probably in this sort of situations with problems, is our attachment to overthinking, to finding a solution, to analyzing things, to analyzing problems. And that was usually creates lots of, further problems, because then you get lost in all these thoughts that just probably usually just waste your energy in a sense. So you could, take a step back and look at the problem from different angles as well. So you let it go. Okay, there is a problem, but, maybe it's not that serious as I imagine it to be.